So in this video we're going to be making some hard beats for Drake in like the production styles of Metro Boomin, I would say. I know they had some beef, but fuck it, let's still make it a thing. Let's just jump into it. So of course in this video I'm going to be using one of my loops from my kit. It's made up in two parts, the first synth part and then the second part being the piano part. But you can just have a listen to it. Alright, so that was the loop, and the loop is actually very simple. So the first part you heard was this Analog Lab preset that sounds like this. Just like a very synthy sound. And under that we actually just got this random pattern that I made just from flipping some sound. And it sounds like very dark. So it basically just follows the root notes, but it's this sound right here that I used to make it. As you can see, I don't know how I actually made it sound that good, but I just layered two notes. And for some reason it just sounded good when I pitched it up. It just gave it like that dark feel that you want in these beats. And of course right here we just added this piano. So it basically just started off with normal triad chords, as you can see, but then I just added and just laid down some bass notes because I just thought they fit in the moment when making the loop. I actually remember when making this loop, these two notes were not intentional. I just pressed it by accident, but it actually gave it like a cool sound, so I just chose to keep it. And of course, if you don't already know this trick, I just kept replaying the same pattern to keep it catchy and just pitched it down 4. And this just makes like for a very cool dark sounding loop. So let's just export this loop and put it in another FL Studio. And of course with my loops you can already see everything, so you just take the loop. It's the loop called Purple Night if you want to use it yourself, and you see 131 for the BPM. Just restretch it and you got it already ready to go. So now let's just lay down some drums that would be like in the style of Drake and Metro, of course. So I want the beat to be in like two parts, with this synth part being the first part and then the piano of course being the second part. Just before we add the drums, I'll just quickly put this into mixer channel, whatever you want to call it, and just delete like up until like 140 hertz, something like that. And of course add a little bit of reverb. Turn it down just a bit and we're ready to go. Let's make some drums now. So we're just starting off with a hi-hat. So I like to leave these spaces in between just to open up the beat a bit more and add some different bounce. And we'll just add some faster rolls right in between here. Now let's just go to the hi-hat. So also for these types of beats I want to like use a hard 808, something that's like a little bit distorted but also hard at the same time. In general I just pitch my sample a bit down, maybe 200 semitones. Alright, so I would say that's good enough for like the first part. So let's just try building or arranging this beat actually just a bit more, so it makes a bit more sense for what's about to happen next. I'm just arranging this beat a bit more simple so the video can be like more efficient, so I can show you guys a bit more. So this would like be the intro, the verses and stuff, and when we get to here like the bridge you could call it, we'll just keep the pitch down sample, just the 808, and then we're going to take the start of the new sample right here, just cut it in half and pitch this one up 200 semitones and just turn it down. And right here we can use this new tool on FL Studio right here, and we just wanted to like quietly go into the next part so you get that piano introduced already. So it should sound something like this. So let me just quickly mix the beat so it sounds a bit better. Let's just quickly take our few drum samples, and that's just to show also how easy it is to make beats with my loops. You just really need a few sounds and you're good to go. I won't really explain so much what I'm doing to the drums, like you can see everything. Maybe add some delay to this open head right here. Add 4, something like this. As you can hear right there, when I sidechained it and added the Fruity Soft Clipper, it just punched through the mix like it's supposed to. Alright, so as you can hear, we got a crazy beat right there. Like, I think this would be like some crazy Drake Future type beat where one of them has the one part with like the synth and the other one takes the piano part. That would be crazy. Maybe also switch up the drums a bit more, add some new sounds, introduce some new sounds. But you guys can figure that out on your own. If you do, please let me know, make the beat, tag me in it, and yeah, I'll be sure to listen to it. Just before I play the full beat, I really want to say thank you to you guys who are supporting my channel and watching. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.